Welcoming you into Southfield Cable 15's special presentation of postseason basketball here in Marine City, Michigan, the site of this regional final between Southfield Christian and Parkway Christian. I'm Jason Ross Jr. getting you set and ready to go for this one. Joy is in the air if you're a basketball fan. It's March, it's postseason time. We're ready to go. We have a matchup tonight that features a Southfield Christian team that comes in off their 7th consecutive district title, going up against a Parkway Christian team that is trying to pull off an upset tonight. I'll be patrolling the sidelines, but I'm going to toss it over to the play-by-play guy, Matt Ervala, who has the Cable 15 keys to the game for tonight.
Thanks, Jason. Your keys to the game for Parkway and Southfield Christian. For Parkway Christian, they're going to pound the paint, look to execute down the stretch, and try to get their offense going early. Southfield Christian wants to drive it to the hole, be patient offensively, and defend with purpose and passion. Key players to watch for this evening. For Parkway Christian, number 22, Kyle Hensley. Power forward, he can score both ways. Point guard number 4, Luke Stricker, fast with the ball. And their sharpshooter, number 3, Micah McLean. He spends most of his time and does damage outside the arc. For Southfield Christian, their point guard, number 11, Caleb Hunter, can do it all. Good outside shooter, nice with the dish. Front court is loaded for Southfield Christian. Number 1 is Harlan Beverly. He can play up above the rim. And number 21, Bryce Washington, does a little bit of everything for Southfield Christian. We're coming right back with your regional championship.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your game of the week. Regional championship action is underway. Eagles taking on Eagles. Sterling Heights Parkway Christian winning the opening tip. Looking to get off early against the heralded Southfield Christian Eagles. Offensive juggernaut, also known for their pressing defense. Guard number 11, Caleb Hunter. Near takeaway, tips it out of bounds. Parkway fans trying to get their team going early. Left side is good. Nice little dump down low to their big man, number 32, Bryce Perko. Southfield Christian, weapon after weapon. This time pass goes in to Harlan Beverly. Contact on the way up. Called that foul on number 3, Micah McLean. Could have called it on either Parkway player. High energy. Crowd is into it from the get-go. Teams both look pumped. Harlan Beverly gets his Southfield Christian Eagles on the board. Nice turnaround look. Southfield Christian pushes it up. Layup by Bryce Washington, no good. Jacob Fergan comes up with it, loses it. Bryce Perko, right man at the right time. Steals that pass from the floor. Makes the bunny. Triple try, no good. Bryce Washington able to chase down the offensive board. Three-pointer on the way, no. Jacob Fergan working hard for Southfield Christian. Another steal for Parkway. Three-pointer launched, won't go off the board. Fergan there for the board. And Parkway, aggressive on the offensive glass, picks up an over-the-back foul. Kyle Hensley, front court player for Parkway Christian. Another triple try on the way. That's short. Parkway with the board. These teams have seen each other twice already this year in league play. Southfield Christian winning both of those. The last game decided only by 2 points. Drive left side, blocked out of bounds by Bryce Washington. Senior Parkway guard Lipinski with that layup. Out of bounds off Parkway, Southfield Christian basketball. You can feel the intensity in this gymnasium tonight. Coming to you from Marine City, Michigan. We're at Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School. These two district champions, each hoping to become the regional champ and take home some more hardware. Caleb Hunter with the left hand, good. Slice and dice by the point guard from Southfield Christian. Another triple try, this one off the mark. Offensive board and shot no good. Here comes Southfield Christian. Layup no. But Jacob Fergan, big senior forward for Southfield Christian there to clean it up and make the putback. Thought about the triple, thought about it again. Drives the lane, scoops, scores. Number 4, Luke Stricker. Furious pace so far in this game. Both teams very aggressive so far in the defensive end. That time number 5, Joey Lipinski, fouled Bryce Washington. Good look at Jonathan Sanders checking in for the Southfield Christian Eagles. Either way, it's going to be an Eagles victory tonight. Runner on the right side, no. Offensive glass, good. Bryce Washington. Stricker again pushes it hard. Scramble for it on the floor. Caleb Hunter lost the handle trying to push the outlet, and in the scramble, Jonathan Sanders picks up a reach-in foul. Parkway basketball. Midway through the first quarter, steal by Southfield Christian, bounce pass ahead. Nice recovery by Parkway. Then they throw it away. Dejan Humphrey picking up the errant pass for Southfield Christian. He was putting on the brakes. Bryce Perko couldn't respond in time, ran him over. He picks up a foul. Referees clearing up some confusion on that last call. Good look at head coach Josh Baker for Southfield Christian calling out instructions. Ref heads over to the scorer's table. Should just be confirming that they got the foul called on the correct player. No press by Parkway. They just pack it back into a 2-3 zone. Southfield Christian able to walk it up. Little shuffle step there for Jonathan Sanders. No doubt about it. So far in the early going, Parkway with a lot of hop in their step. Three-pointer on the way. Splash! 3 times for Parkway Christian. Drive down the lane, no. Harlan Beverly going after his own rebound, picks up a foul in the wash. Last one was boarded by Kyle Hensley for Parkway. Caleb Hunter swipe. Caleb Hunter pushes, scoops it, won't go. Parkway Christian on the defensive glass. Pushing the pace. The left-handed floater won't go. Another offensive board. Bryce Perko working hard on the offensive glass. He's tied up. Jump ball goes to Southfield Christian. Coach Baker reaching into his bench again. Number 15, Elijah Hicks in the game. Caleb Hunter for 3. That's long. Parkway Christian doing an outstanding job on the defensive glass, limiting Southfield Christian to just 1 shot most possessions. Nice bounce pass. Nice layup and in by Dejan Humphrey. Took it high off the glass, and he's fouled. Beautiful look from Bryce Washington. Dejan Humphrey with a finish. Southfield Christian just a little off the mark offensively so far here tonight. We've seen them run up the score most of the season. Luke Stricker gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and he's fouled on his follow. Great hustle by the Parkway Christian Eagles. Rebounding is all about position and desire, and so far, Parkway controlling the boards. Harlan Beverly returns for Southfield Christian. Stricker good on the second. 3-point lead for Parkway Christian. Caleb Hunter kicks it out. Bryce Washington from the corner, no. Tip up and in is good. Number 0, Raymond Scruggs in the game. Beautiful offensive tip in for him. Reverse layup, no. Beverly on the board. Here come the Southfield Christian Eagles. Good hustle back by Parkway. Able to knock it out of bounds. That was number 3, Micah McLean on the D for Sterling Heights Parkway. Another defensive board for Parkway Christian. Ramon Scruggs ties him up. Jump ball this time goes to Parkway. Southfield Christian now within one. Three-point attempt in the air. It's good. 3 times for Joey Lipinski. Touch pass. Sails a little behind Bryce Washington. Turnover Southfield Christian. Intense D from Parkway has led to some uncharacteristic turnovers for Southfield Christian so far tonight. Another three-point attempt, no good. Beverly pushing it up. His bounce pass just a little too long for Bryce Washington. Southfield Christian putting on full court pressure. Parkway's handled it so far. Pass too long for Stricker. Something we've seen a lot of this season. Southfield Christian putting on the defensive pressure, causing their opponents to rush a pass or force a pass that wasn't really there. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Regional championship action. Layup on the right side, no good. Again, Parkway Christian giving Southfield Christian just one shot. Bounce pass underneath. Referee first signaled to Parkway, corrected that. Southfield Christian basketball. Beverly drives. Caleb Hunter's three-pointer, no. Yet again, Parkway there on the defensive glass. Parkway looking for the final shot of the first quarter. Ball stolen by Sanders. Southfield Christian has 3 seconds on the clock to work with here at the end of the first quarter. Three-pointer no good at the buzzer after one. Parkway Christian out to the 4-point lead. Tremendous work on the glass both ways for Parkway Christian in that first quarter. Both teams high intensity, high pace. Number 4, Luke Stricker working hard for Parkway Christian. Folks, we're in for a good one tonight. Regional championship action underway. Tremendous pace throughout the entire first quarter. We'll be right back.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today, I'm just an aluminum can, but one day, I could be a stadium.
Set for the beginning of the second quarter. Furious pace in the first quarter between the Parkway Christian Eagles and the Southfield Christian Eagles. Both teams flying high through the first 8 minutes. Dejan Humphrey picks up a blocking foul early here in the second. Very few stops in play that first quarter. A lot of up and down action. Head coach for Parkway Christian, Steve Hamill, has to like what he's seeing from his young players so far. Number 3, Micah McLean on the drive on the right side for 2. to the middle, no. Yet again, Southfield Christian just getting one shot. Parkway doing a great job on the defensive glass. Stricker on the drive, he kicks it out. Micah McLean, known for his three-point shooting. Bounce pass ahead, Caleb Hunter scored on the right side. Twisting, turning, falling down, Caleb Hunter keeps it under control and gets it in. Stricker thought about the long bomb, pulled back up. McLean on the drive, no. Harlan Beverly came up with a rebound, lost his footing. Actually, he got tripped by number 3, Micah McLean. Foul called. Here comes Southfield Christian. Moving slowly into their half-court set. Bryce Washington from the free throw line is good. Bryce Washington with all the tools offensively. Can shoot it from downtown. He's obviously got the mid-range, and he can take it to the rack at will. Strong underneath. Count it for Bryce Perko. Chose to put it on the deck. Worked out for him. Three-pointer, no. Here comes McLean through the legs into the key. Kick out. Drive on the right side by Luke Stricker. No good. He's fouled. Body's all over the hardwood on that drive. Stricker put a shoulder to the chin of Dejon Humphrey on the way up. Humphrey gets called for the foul. Stricker shooting too. Neither team reaching too far into their bench so far in this game. Ramon Scruggs back in the lineup for Southfield Christian, as is senior Jacob Fergan. Sterling Heights Parkway Christian enjoying a 5-point lead here in the second quarter. Bryce Washington's three, no good. With a one-shot possession, here comes Parkway. Long three on the way, nothing but cord for number 3, Micah McLean. He puts his Parkway Eagles up by 8 here in the second quarter with 5:14 to go. Fans, you can now watch Cable 15 anywhere you have internet access. Just go to the City of Southfield's website, click on the Cable 15 button, and hit the Cable 15 Live tab. Watch Cable 15 Live on your mobile device, your tablet, or your computer. Cable 15 Live, another great way to catch the game of the week. Sterling Heights Parkway Christian brought the fans out here to Cardinal Mooney High School in Marine City, Michigan for tonight's regional championship against perennial powerhouse Southfield Christian. Both teams are called the Eagles, and the Eagles are flying up and down the court both ways so far in this game. Parkway dominant on the glass, and their offense is starting to heat up, led by number 3, Micah McLean. Perfect jersey number for a three-point bomber like McLean. Head coach Josh Baker for Southfield Christian, telling us prior to the game, Parkway was the team they were most fearing in this playoff. And so far, he's been right on the money. Again, defensive glass. Complete control by Parkway on the defensive end. Stricker drives right, bounced it off his foot. Sanders back in for Southfield Christian. Fergan and Hunter taking a blow for Coach Josh Baker. Looking for a different offensive combination. Elijah Hicks also in the game for Southfield Christian. Bryce Washington drives left, gets the shot off, and gets the shot in. Is that going to be the turning point to get his motor going offensively? Tough drive from the left side, put it up with his right hand, got fouled. He's at the line and one. 3-point play for Bryce Washington. Parkway Christian has been playing at a furious pace so far. Let's see if they've got enough gas in the tank to maintain Southfield Christian with the steal. Shot on the right side, blocked. Offensive board for Southfield Christian. Another kick out. Three-pointer from the corner is good. Ramon Scruggs. 3-point dagger drains it from the corner. Southfield Christian back within two. Little right-handed hook on the right side is good. Number 22, Kyle Hensley. Southfield Christian stays man-to-man defense. Parkway in the zone. Sliced like a knife through hot butter was Harlan Beverly all the way on the right side. Three-pointer on the way is good. Luke Stricker. Beautiful feed underneath to Bryce Washington, who kisses it off the glass on the right side. These two teams are turning up the volume here in the second quarter. Feed down low, Stricker chases it down. Drives baseline, shoots off the glass, no. Board up, no. Another follow, no. Harlan Beverly ends up with it for Southfield Christian. Drives, kick out to the corner. Back to the corner, three-pointer, no. Parkway Christian slows it down. And speeds it up, three-pointer, short. Bryce Washington boards it in the glass. In the key, drives it. Nice bounce pass, nice lay-in. Ramon Scruggs. Beneficiary of that beautiful dish from Bryce Washington. Bryce Washington going for the steal, called for the reaching foul. We've got a timeout in the action, a one-point ball game, 28-27. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Fans, you can check out our YouTube channel, Southfield Multimedia Services. You can find all the episodes from the great shows of Cable 15, like Cable 15 News, Business Matters, and The Author's Den. And at Southfield Multimedia Services Sports, you can find film from all the games of the week in all the sports that we cover here in the greater Southfield area. YouTube. Check us out, Southfield Multimedia Services. The crowd sensing the intensity here in Marine City, Michigan. We're coming to you from Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School in the Class D Regional Championship. Sterling Heights Parkway Christian Eagles have enjoyed a lead for most of the first half. Southfield Christian clawing their way back. Both teams playing it at 10 so far this game. Parkway Christian working against a man-to-man defense. Get it down low. Bunny shot is good by 32 Bryce Perko. Parkway able to spread out the Southfield Christian defense to work it down low. Drive on the way, blocked. Harlan Beverly from the left side. Rejected by Bryce Perko, who controls it and boards his own block. Corner shot rejected by Harlan Beverly, returning the favor. In the scramble after that block shot, Harlan Beverly called for a personal foul. Parkway in a bonus. Kyle Hensley at the line, 1-1 for Parkway Christian. Now in the game for Southfield Christian, number 4, Noah Recker. Hensley good on the front end of that 1-1. Harlan Beverly bringing it up for Southfield Christian. Bryce Washington on the drive, using the left hand off the glass, and good. Southfield Christian staying man on man. McLean dishes. Handoff, a little shot on the left side, no. Boarded by Dejan Humphrey. A lot of contact. Last foul called on number 3, Micah McLean. Tough call, a lot of contact between Humphrey and McLean. Could have gone either way. Humphrey throwing an elbow, but referees called the contact on Micah McLean. Humphrey makes the first of his 1-on-1. He gets them both. Southfield Christian putting on the man-to-man press. Parkway gets it in. They're not across half court yet. Blocking foul called on number 11, Caleb Hunter. Again, a call that could have gone either way. Could have had an argument that number 5, Joey Lipinski, initiated the contact. But at least they're calling them consistent both ways. Lipinski misses. Boarded by number 10, Connor Saunders. Ref says there was a timeout called before that ball got knocked out of bounds. Hey fans, you can follow Cable 15 Sports on Twitter. Find out when the next game will be covered, the time the game will air, the scores, the highlight. It's all there at hashtag Cable 15 Sports. Since you're already on Twitter, check out Cable 15 Sports Instagram page and see photos of the game. Twitter, and Instagram, 2 more great ways to follow the game of the week. Packed house here at Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School in Marine City, Michigan. Regional championships in the MHSAA 2018 Boys High School Playoffs. Southfield Christian fighting back here in the second quarter. We're all knotted up at 31 apiece. 34 seconds remaining before halftime. Southfield Christian's intense defense causing confusion. We've got a scramble on the floor. In the scrum, Parkway Christian picks up a foul, sending Caleb Hunter to the line. Senior number 20, Jacob Fergan, checks back in for Southfield Christian. Caleb Hunter gets the bounce on his front end. Southfield Christian has gone into a lead for the first time the entire ball game. Confusion on the substitution. Caleb Hunter with his second free throw coming up. Gets them both. Southfield Christian up by 2. Parkway Christian. Chance to tie it or even go into the lead heading into halftime. Working hard on the drive, 22, Kyle Hensley. Draws a double team. Gets a bump from Bryce Washington. Washington called for the foul. Hensley at the line, 1-1. Southfield Christian relatively young. Free throw no good. Bryce Washington boards it. A lot of talent coming back next year for the Eagles of Southfield Christian. They are losing a couple of key seniors in number 20, Jacob Ferguson, and Mr. Do-It-All, Bryce Washington. 3 points on the way from Caleb Hunter at the end of the second quarter. Long heave, no good for Parkway Christian. And just like that, Southfield Christian has snuck into a 5-point lead heading into halftime. Super intensity both ways from these two teams here in the Class D Regional Championship. Parkway Christian led it for almost the entire first half. Southfield Christian, working hard in the second quarter, has pulled out to a 5-point lead at halftime. Up and down action, not a moment's rest for either of these teams. Outstanding board work for Parkway Christian, keeping them in the lead most of the way. Second half action coming up next. We'll be right back.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. What? Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
I spoke to head coach Josh Paker just moments ago. He told me that continued pressure and rebounding will be a couple of the essential keys for a Southfield Christian team in the second half. We started to see some of that in that latter part of the first half. After trailing by 8, the Eagles took a timeout, subsequently went on a 21-8 run to take what is now a 5-point lead to start out this second half. It was an emotionally fueled, fun first half. It should be much the same in the second. Matt, I'm excited for it.
Here we go for the third quarter, second half about to begin. Regional championship playoff action in the state of Michigan. Class D. Drive to the basket. Layup was no good. Scramble after. Parkway Christian comes down with it. Drive was blocked by number 21, Bryce Washington. Foul was called. Washington can't believe it was called on him. It could have gone against Fergan. Either way, number 3, Micah McLean at the line shooting 2. Once again, we were in the Class D Regional Championship. It's being played tonight in Marine City, Michigan at Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School. Both teams called the Eagles, Southfield Christian Eagles, in white. Three-pointer from Caleb Hunter, no. Bryce Washington boards it. His short jumper, no. Jacob Fergan there with a follow. Southfield Christian able to work the offensive glass and gave themselves enough chances to get it through. Parkway Christian Eagles in blue, down low, no. Here comes Southfield Christian the other way. Pass a little too hot for Bryce Washington to handle. Southfield Christian, as they're known for, full court press, man-to-man. Parkway able to get it ahead, tipped by Caleb Hunter. Steal on the play, recovered by McLean. On that scramble for the ball, Bryce Washington called for the foul. Tough call when nobody had possession of the ball. Jonathan Sanders checks in to replace Bryce Washington, who just picked up that last foul call. Still a 5-point lead for Southfield Christian. Same lead they had at halftime. Ball handling down low by Kyle Hensley. Able to get the ball to Bryce Perko. He lost it out of bounds. Here comes Southfield Christian. Caleb Hunter out on top. Little shake and bake. Sends it to Beverly. Back to Hunter. Southfield Christian patient. And a little weave at the top of the key. Hunter pulls up, pops from the corner, no. Boarded by Lipinski. He's got it back on the left side. Defended by Jonathan Sanders. It's out of bounds. Southfield Christian basketball. Packed house here tonight at Cardinal Mooney High School for our regional championship action. Fans loving it. Caleb Hunter puts a three-pointer on the way, nothing but splashdown. Three-pointer blocked by Harlan Beverly. Caleb Hunter comes up with it. Pushes it up left side. Flush by Harlan Beverly. The exclamation point. Defense leading to offense for Southfield Christian. Timeout in the action. Southfield Christian pushes it out to a 10-point lead. Fans Cable 15 Sports covers all of your sports action in football, basketball, swimming, volleyball, baseball, wrestling, it's all there. And coming soon, watch for our new show, Follow the Season. This is a behind-the-scenes look at one of your favorite local teams, showing you all the hard work and preparation that goes into their success. You'll get to know the players, the coaches, and everybody behind the scenes. Look for it soon. Follow the Season right here on Cable 15 Sports. Southfield Christian turning on their patented pressure defense, and it's leading to fast break opportunities, enabling them to go out to a double-digit lead here in the third quarter. Bryce Washington back in the game for Southfield Christian. Drive by Stricker was stopped by the double team. A lot of hard work underneath. Beautiful tip by Harlan Beverly, able to knock it off the foot of Parkway Christian. Southfield Christian working the half-court offense. Dejon Humphrey was sort of stumbling, not sure he traveled, if he could have got a shot off, but ref rings him up for traveling. Stricker from long range won't go. Caleb Hunter with the long board pushes it up right side. Beautiful feed, beautiful kiss off the glass. Dejon Humphrey for two. Tip from behind. Knocked out of bounds by Southfield Christian. Parkway Christian looking to stop the run that the Southfield Christian Eagles are on. Ramon Scruggs back in for Southfield Christian. Parkway Christian not with the same bounce they had in the first half. Unforced error, long pass, out of bounds. Southfield Christian looking to keep the pressure up. Nice drive. Scruggs couldn't get the layup to go, but there's number 21, Bryce Washington, to clean it up for Southfield Christian. Kyle Hensley took it all the way down into the paint. Reverse left-handed layup. Harlan Beverly called for the foul. Not a lot of contact, but anytime you swipe like that, you're probably going to get a call, and he did get him on the shoulder. Hensley good on the first. Jonathan Sanders replaces Harlan Beverly after that last foul call. Hensley good on both. Ends the drought for Parkway Christian, but Southfield Christian sitting on a 12-point cushion. Bryce Washington with the floater scores it from the key. Caleb Hunter, anticipation steal. Three-pointer no good. Bryce Washington follows with another two. Swiss Army knife. Bryce Washington doing a little bit of everything now for Southfield Christian. They push it out to a 16-point lead. 3:02 to go here in the third. Southfield fans, if you're interested in watching your government in action and seeing how things get decided down at City Hall, every other Monday at 7 p.m. you can watch the Southfield City Council meeting right here on Cable 15. It's viewed right after your Monday game of the week. Find out what your government is up to and hold them accountable by watching the Southfield City Council meetings right here. Cable 15, 7 p.m. Southfield Christian finding the offensive mojo here in the third quarter, where Parkway Christian had done such a super job controlling defensive glass in the first half. Southfield Christian able to get the offensive board and get the putbacks here so far in the third quarter. Charge led by number 21, Bryce Washington. Micah McLean walking it up for Parkway. Hensley thought about a three, pulled it up. Southfield Christian working hard on defense. Jonathan Sanders knocks it away. Hensley, nice behind the back dribble. Couldn't get enough on that shot to get it in. Parkway Christian with a steal. Stricker pushing it up for the Parkway Christian Eagles. Long three-pointer is good for Micah McLean. With the answer, Dejon Humphrey from the top of the key for three. Couple of heavyweights just slugging away at each other here in the third quarter. Both these teams come in as district champions. Stricker find Hensley on the left side. Good off the glass. Stricker picks up the loose ball and throws it in off the glass for two more. Quick four for Parkway Christian. Caleb Hunter, his pass deflected. Parkway Christian comes away with it. Number 5, Joey Lipinski with the drive on the left side. Rejected by Bryce Washington. He's going to pick up a foul call. %100% of the ball, but a little bit of Lipinski gets a foul call for Bryce Washington. Lipinski at the line, shooting two. Parkway Christian finding the energy button. Cut it to a dozen. Minute 12 to go here in the third quarter. Big quarter so far for Southfield Christian. Lipinski off on second free throw. Head coach Josh Baker discussing the merits of that last personal foul call on Bryce Washington. Caleb Hunter denied, kicks it back out. Ramon Scruggs denied. Parkway Christian staying in that zone. Sanders back out to Hunter. Hunter again. Walks it over to the right side. Back on top for three. It's good! Caleb Hunter from downtown. Southfield Christian lulls him to sleep and then hits him with a dagger. Caleb Hunter on the steal. Layup by number 3, Dejan Humphrey. Assist Caleb Hunter. Southfield Christian players got tangled up with the ball, get a delay of game warning. 16 seconds to go. Parkway Christian looking for a last shot. Micah McLean with the basketball. He's their sharpshooter from long range. Steal on the play by Southfield Christian. Beautiful defensive work by Ramon Scruggs, and before he can get tied up, head coach Josh Baker calls a timeout. Just intense down the stretch. 5 seconds to go here in the third. Fans, you can now watch Cable 15 anywhere you have internet access. Just go to the City of Southfield's website, click on the Cable 15 button, and then hit the Cable 15 Live tab. You can watch Cable 15 Live on your mobile device, your tablet, or your computer. Cable 15 Live through the City of Southfield website. Southfield Christian relentless here in the third quarter. Figured it out on offense, especially the offensive glass, giving themselves lots of second opportunities. Caleb Hunter at the buzzer blocked, shots up, shots good! Number 3, Dejan Humphrey, earning those 2 points at the end of the third quarter. Southfield Christian put their pedal to the metal and didn't take it off the entire quarter. Inside, outside, finding the open man down low, and Bryce Washington working hard on the offensive glass. Micah McLean trying to keep those Parkway Christian Eagles in the game. Luke Stricker working hard on the drives also. But too much Southfield Christian offense. Like the flush from Harlan Beverly. Fourth quarter action coming. We'll be right back.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
After a tremendous third quarter for Southfield Christian, here we go with the fourth quarter. Parkway Christian looking to close the gap, looking to get back into it. Will they get the opportunity? Number 3, Micah McLean, yelling out something about it's about time. Southfield Christian called for a reaching foul there. Southfield Christian again staying man-to-man. Three-pointer is good. Micah McLean just needed a little opening, and he took advantage. See if that can be a spark for the Parkway Christian Eagles. Southfield Christian, just an all-around fantastic effort in the third quarter. No hurry here. Foul called before the shot. So between the legs dribble, reach called on Luke Stricker. Ball in, down low, shot up, shot in. No basket. Harlan Beverly got it down low. Double clutch. Great job just to get the shot off in the double team. Beverly at the line shooting free throws for Southfield Christian. Parkway Christian started this game on fire. Question was whether they could maintain the intensity throughout the entire game. Third quarter. Was all Southfield Christian. Parkway looking for the comeback. Hensley thought about three, decided no, pulls up for the short jumper, blocked by Beverly. Scramble. Beverly tried to bounce it off a Parkway Christian player, ended up bouncing it off of Bryce Washington. Tough call, looked like it might have gone off of Parkway. No instant replay at the high school level. Parkway Christian basketball. Hensley on the left side, hooks it against Washington, no. Point guard for Southfield Christian, Caleb Hunter, comes up with the rebound. Southfield Christian always looking to burn a little clock, let the air out of the ball. They're in no hurry with a 15-point lead. Hunter drives the lane, just calmly kicks it back out. They'll take another 10-15 seconds off the clock. Parkway's going to have to start initiating some defensive action here. Southfield Christian's going to be able to just run the clock all the way down. Nice drive by Harlan Beverly. He's fouled. Couldn't get the finger roll, but he's going to the free throw line. Southfield Christian in an enviable position. They can be as patient as they want. And if there's ever a breakdown, they'll take advantage. Parkway Christian has to find a way to get a stop. Beverly good on his free throws. Stricker handling for Parkway Christian. Drives it, dishes. Caleb Hunter comes up with it. Beautiful outlet. Boom! Number one, Harlan Beverly with the jam. Fantastic outlet from Caleb Hunter, and Harlan Beverly finishes. Long three-pointer on the way, no good this time, boarded by Washington. He'll drive, he'll lay it up and in off the glass, coast to coast, Bryce Washington. Another long triple, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Parkway Christian. 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Parkway Christian calls a timeout. Southfield Christian has bumped it out to a 21-point advantage here in the fourth quarter. Hey fans, Cable 15 Sports covers all of your sports action in football, basketball, swimming, volleyball, baseball, and wrestling. Coming soon, you can watch for our new show, Follow the Season. This is a great behind-the-scenes look at one of your favorite local teams. You'll get to know the players, the coaches, the strategies, and the workouts as they reach for glory. Watch for it. Follow the Season, coming soon to Cable 15 Sports. Parkway Christian played a game first half. Had it all tied up with only 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Since then, Southfield Christian has been controlling the tempo and controlling the boards. Leading by 21 points here with 5:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Parkway Christian entering desperation mode. They've started launching threes in an attempt to get back in it. They've got several players who can knock down the three, especially number 3, Micah McLean. They're going to need to score in bunches to make this a ball game. Euro step, lay it up, lay it in, Harlan Beverly. Beautiful touch up around the rim for Harlan Beverly. Parkway pushing it. They know they need points in a hurry. Stricker blocked from behind by Bryce Washington. Feed to number 0, Ramon Scruggs. He lays it up on the right side. He's fouled. Knocked down hard by number 22, Kyle Hensley. Actually wasn't a whole lot of contact, but Scruggs does get the foul call. He's at the line shooting too. Number 15, Elijah Hicks, back in for Southfield Christian. Parkway still with their 5 starters out on the floor. Here comes Micah McLean. Looking to go up top, a little too high for Bryce Perko. Southfield Christian breaks the press. Good discipline by Elijah Hicks. Passed up the open 3. Southfield Christian content to just let that clock run down. Foul called on Parkway. It's Southfield Christian basketball. Bryce Washington comes up with the inbounds pass. Reaching foul called on number 3, Micah McLean. That's his 5th personal foul. Leading scorer for Sterling Heights Parkway Christian has fouled out here with 4:10 remaining in the game. Tremendous effort from him. Parkway came out working hard and controlled much of the first half, but Southfield Christian has taken over. Fans, follow Cable 15 Sports on Twitter to find out when the next game will be covered, the time it will air, the scores, the highlights. It's all there on Twitter at #Cable 15 Sports. Since you're already on Twitter, check out Cable 15 Sports' Instagram page and see photos of the game. Twitter and Instagram, 2 more great ways to follow your game of the week on Cable 15 Sports. Southfield Christian, just relentless and almost sneaky in the way they take over games. This game felt a lot closer than the score looks right now, but they're sitting on a 24-point lead with 4:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Parkway Christian found out what most of Southfield Christian's opponents discovered. They've got weapon after weapon. You can't focus on any one player because everybody else on the floor can also hurt you. Pass into Bryce Washington. He sends it cross court. Southfield Christian spreading it out. Parkway looking for a way to disrupt it and get a stop. Wide open. Beautiful reverse layup by number 21, Bryce Washington. Stricker on the drive, can't get it. Washington tips the board to Caleb Hunter. He'll run it back outside, stall a little bit more time. Hunter was looking for Washington. Nice tip out of bounds by Parkway. Noah Recker and Jacob Fergan back in for the Southfield Christian Eagles. Head coach Josh Baker starting to dip into his bench. What about a flush by number 1, Harlan Beverly? Inbounds pass and down. Beverly with a steal. Drives it, dishes it. Blocked out of bounds by Parkway. Nice no-look pass. Dejan Humphrey went up, blocked from behind by Luke Stricker. Alley-oop slam! Harlan Beverly. Beautiful alley-oop from Noah Recker. Three-pointer no. Boarded by Beverly. Here comes Southfield Christian. Nice look down low to Jacob Fergan. Foul called before he got the shot off. Harlan Beverly taking over down the stretch. Blocking shots. Highlight dunk reel. And also dishing off to his teammates. Ramon Scruggs checks in, replacing number 11, Caleb Hunter. Big game from the point guard this evening. Connor Saunders in for Parkway. Gets a layup off, no good. Working for the offensive glass, Saunders picks up a foul. More substitutions coming. Southfield Christian now all the way out to a 30-point lead. Number 11, Caleb Joy, checking in for starter. Number 22, Kyle Hensley. Played hard, had a good game. Dejan Humphrey makes his first free throw. And gets the bounce on the second. More subs both ways. In for Southfield Christian, 35, Will Harahan. Starters coming out from both teams, getting a great round of applause from the fans here tonight. The old barn at Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School was packed and loud. Just a great atmosphere for this regional championship game. Also in for Parkway, number 2, Tommy Simmons. Unable to handle that inbounds pass. Number 32, Bryce Perko, leaving for Parkway Christian. He also had a big game for them. Oh, Recker with the crossover. Three-pointer from the corner, no. Will Harahan on the board. Elijah Hicks drives it. No good, boarded by Parkway. Here come the Eagles of Parkway Christian. Left-handed runner, no. Harahan again on the board. Noah Wrecker looking for Harahan, controlled by Parkway. Stolen! Number 0, Ramon Scruggs working hard, gets his own rebound and puts it in. No rest for the weary down the stretch. Southfield Christian pouring it on. Hey fans, check out Southfield Multimedia Services YouTube channel. You can watch episodes of Cable 15 News, Business Matters, The Author's Den, and at Southfield Multimedia Services Sports, you can watch all the great games of the week from the last several years. It's all there on YouTube, Southfield Multimedia Services. Standing room only crowd here, enjoying the action from Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School in Marine City, Michigan. But this regional championship is going to be taken by the Southfield Christian Eagles, one of the best teams in the entire state of Michigan. Parkway Christian still working hard down the stretch, looking for some points. That one's long, boarded by Zach Johnson. He'll push it up. Lost the handle, gets the double dribble call. Also in number 2, Jared Taylor for Southfield Christian. Long triple try blocked by Zach Johnson. Parkway gets it back. Another triple on the way. That one's long. Drive, no. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to Southfield Christian. Number 12, Greg Hines in for the Southfield Christian Eagles. Jared Taylor handling for Southfield. Triple from the corners. Good, number 35. Will Harahan shooting the arrow into the crowd for that triple. And he comes up with a steal. Dish to his teammate. Good. 2 points for Zach Johnson. Will Harahan doing it all. Exciting finish down the stretch. High off the glass. No. Will Harahan working hard down low. He's fouled. Or the back call on number 11, Caleb Joy. Will Harahan realizes he's the player shooting free throws for Southfield Christian. Number 14, Richard Perry gets a little time for Southfield Christian. What else? It's become the Will Harahan show. Makes his first front end of the one-on-one. 18 seconds to go. Southfield Christian now up by 40. Count them both for Will Harahan. Connor Saunders handling for Parkway. Tip up, no. Gets his own rebound. That's number 11, Caleb Joy. Number 1, Aaron Krill handles it down the stretch, but it's Southfield Christian capturing the regional championship here in the Michigan High School Boys Basketball Playoffs for 2018. How about your top performers tonight? For Parkway Christian, Micah McLean scored 15. Hensley and Stricker working hard the whole game, and their big man, Bryce Perko, scored 8 points. Bryce Washington had 21, Harlan Beverly 15, Dejan Humphrey 15. But your player of the game, Caleb Hunter, the point guard for Southfield Christian, doing a little bit of it all. Scoring when they needed. He came up with 15 points. He can hit them from inside or out. Point guard also pulled down 3 rebounds for the Southfield Christian Eagles and made some fantastic passes. 4 assists on the night, including some great outlets to his big men down low. And defensively, how about 5 steals for Caleb Hunter? Doing it all on both ends of the floor. Your player of the game, Caleb Hunter. And now let's go down to Jason Ross Jr.
Coach, there was a point in the game about midway through the second quarter. You guys were down 8. You called a timeout. Then you subsequently went on a run that allowed you to carry a lead into halftime. That success obviously continued into the second half. What do you think changed at that point in the game?
One adjustment we tried to make was to get to the rim more. We started out 0 of 7 from 3. So that was a huge point of emphasis. And then I thought Caleb Hunter did a great job guarding. And then getting to the rim, he got some steals, got us some layups, and then he managed clock, hit a 3 late, and we take a 5-point lead. So I thought he really was a huge catalyst in that.
And Coach, you've obviously had plenty of success around this time of year. What do you think is the key to a deep run in March?
I think it's just going, playing every possession like it's your last. Just go 1-0 every possession, every quarter, every game. That's kind of what we emphasize to our guys. So I think we had 5 guys playing hard every possession the whole game. For the most part.
How much time will you take to celebrate this one before we get ready for the
Man, we're going to shoot tomorrow. We're going to laugh tomorrow. We're going to go out to B-Dubs tomorrow and watch the games and just have a great time. So we'll celebrate a few days.
Thanks, Jason, and congratulations once again to Southfield Christian, regional champions in the 2018 MHSAA High School Playoffs. Just a fun game to watch this evening from Cardinal Mooney Catholic High School. Both of these teams came out on fire. Parkway Christian controlling the glass in the first half. This game was anybody's ball game at that point. Right at the end of the second quarter, Southfield Christian went on a 5-0 run to take a 5-point halftime lead, and they just went wild in the second half. Beautiful end-to-end action, unselfish play, beautiful dishes, and what kind of finishes were we seeing from number 1, Harlan Beverly? On behalf of Cable 15 Sports, I'm Matt Hervella. Hope you enjoyed this special playoff edition Game of the Week. We'll see you next time right here on Cable 15.